We're at the wild and beautiful Pacific Ocean, and I'm going to undertake a little mini-series that I'm going to call Walk With Me. I'd like to find some people and places that are interesting, that you can walk along with us and maybe learn something new. So my first guest is my ever-loving husband, and this is going to have a bit of a Camino flair to it because I want to ask him a few questions about his time with me on the Camino. Okay, so I haven't warned him what these questions are going to be, and we are walking along the beach in Pismo Beach and coming across some heavy-duty little rivulets here that we need to cross. All right, so my first question is, 5 weeks is a long time for your significant other to be gone. So tell me what you did to keep yourself occupied in 5 weeks.
Well, a number of things. One is I look forward to your phone calls, our face-to-face calls. We did that a couple times each day, so that was always fun. I did a lot of reading, watched a lot of sports. Because of the bicycle trip I had planned with sons and grandson, I did some planning and practice, and so I stayed busy. I actually stayed pretty busy and volunteering. I volunteered a couple places, all that, and the day was gone.
He's the volunteer's volunteer, so I'm sure that was the case. All right, so I understand you're not a natural born cook. So how did you keep yourself fed and nourished?
Thankfully, my wife taught me how to cook with Blue Apron, which is the prepared meal box that comes, and you still have to, cut some vegetables and put it in the oven or whatever. And the good news is, those were for, each meal was for 2 people. So I'd get 2 meals out of one preparation.
Oh.
And so that was kind of fun. And the food was good. Yeah, I did not starve, that's for sure.
So I needn't have worried about
you. That's correct.
Okay, so one other question, and that is, if you were to choose an adventure trip for yourself, where you were gone and it didn't matter what the mode of transportation was or where it was, what would you like to do for yourself?
Something with some adventure to it. So whether that be walking trips like we've done in the past, a bicycle trip. I really enjoyed the gravel bike trip that I took, rails to trails. These old railroad beds that are converted into hard-packed gravel or something like that. Something with some adventure.
Good. And what would you say to your wife taking another 5-week trip?
Ooh.
And on that note, we probably should end.
You should have prepped me for this.
Okay.
I just am excited for the trip you did take. If you took another one, I'd be happy for you and very supportive.
As always, very supportive.